chase, that's the way. I said I'ma do it, I'ma get it anyways. All I do is work, I got this money on my brain. I don't like to talk, I just got way too much at stake. They been trying to get me, I'ma get them out of the way. I said I'ma do it, I'ma go and get it back. We got in a whip, then I went and hit the dash. I've been thanking God for this life that I done had. I don't need opinions, dog, I only need the facts.
Oh, it's real, dog. Sitting still, dog. They in they feels, dog. I got these bills, dog. Need a meal, dog. If they wantin' less, it's no deal, dog.
I don't think they running at my pace. Jordan 1s, gotta keep them laced. If she bad, I might have to get a taste. Whip go vroom, all set, I'm on a chase.
I don't think they running at my pace. Jordan 1s, gotta keep them laced. If she bad, I might have to get a taste. Whip go vroom, all set, I'm on a chase.
I don't think they running at my pace. Jordan 1s, gotta keep them laced. If she bad, I might have to get a taste. Whip go vroom, all set, I'm on a chase. I don't think they running at my pace. Jordan 1s, gotta keep them laced. If she bad, I might have to get a taste. Whip go vroom, all set, I'm on a chase. That's the way. I said I'ma do it, I'ma get it anyways. All I do is work, I got this money on my brain. I don't like to talk, I just got way too much at stake. They been trying to get me, I'ma get them out of the way. I said I'ma do it, I'ma go and get it back. We got in a whip, then I went and hit the dash. I've been thanking God for this life that I done had. I don't need opinions, dog, I only need the facts.
Oh, it's real, dog. Sitting still, dog. They in they feels, dog. I got these bills, dog. Need a meal, dog. If they wantin' less, it's no deal, dog.
I don't think they running at my pace. Jordan 1s, gotta keep them laced. If she bad, I might have to get a taste. Whip go vroom, all set, I'm on a chase.
I don't think they running at my pace. Jordan 1s, gotta keep them laced. If she bad, I might have to get a taste. Whip go vroom, all set, I'm on a chase.
I don't think they running at my pace. Jordan 1s, gotta keep them laced. If she bad, I might have to get a taste. Whip go vroom, all set, I'm on a chase. I don't think they running at my pace. Jordan 1s, gotta keep them laced. If she bad, I might have to get a taste. Whip go vroom, all set, I'm on a chase. That's the way. I said I'ma do it, I'ma get it anyways. All I do is work, I got this money on my brain. I don't like to talk, I just got way too much at stake. They been trying to get me, I'ma get them out of the way. I said I'ma do it, I'ma go and I don't think they running at my pace. Jordan 1s, gotta keep them laced. If she bad, I might have to get a taste. Whip go vroom, all set, I'm on a chase. I don't think they running at my pace. Jordan 1s, gotta keep them laced. If she bad, I might have to get a taste. Whip go vroom, all set, I'm on a chase. That's the way. I said I'ma do it, I'ma get it anyways. All I do is work, I got this money on my brain. I don't like to talk, I I don't think they running at my pace. Jordan 1s, gotta keep them laced. If she bad, I might have to get a taste. Whip go vroom, I'll set them on a chase. I don't think they running at my pace. Jordan 1s, gotta keep them laced. If she bad, I might have to get a taste. Whip go vroom, I'll set them on a chase. That's the way. I said I'ma do it, I'ma get it anyways. All I do is work, I got this money on my brain. I don't like to talk, I just got way too much at stake. They been trying to get me, I'ma get them out of the way. I said I'ma do it, I'ma go and get it back. We got in a whip, then I win it.
Yo, what's good, everybody? We're back with another sold out live, sold out stream, sold out podcast on an actual Saturday, man. Y'all smash the like button for the kid, man, and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Y'all already know what is going down, man. Y'all see the title of the topic, man. Our HypeBeast culture vultures, you know, the reason for the way we buy sneakers, the way the sneaker market is now, the way we have to go about things, you know what I'm saying? Just a topic that's been on my mind, and what kind of triggered this week is kind of watching, you know, other lives. Like I told you guys, I watch everybody, man. Just to keep it 100, I watch everybody. And my thing is this. I gotta think, like, where did it all kind of stem from? You know what I'm saying? Like, one thing, we got people arguing about, you know, who should be able to buy sneakers and who shouldn't, and who's really just kind of, I think the stem of the thing, right? I don't want to go too deep into this topic. Well, obviously I'm gonna go deep into it on this live. Y'all let me know, visualize looking good. Let me know if audio sounding all right, man. If I'm too loud or too low, y'all let me know. But yeah, from what I've seen from the other lives, people got a problem with certain people buying sneakers, man, to sum it all up. And what triggered it is somebody's old tweets came up, and then other people bring up other people's old past, and now we're here. And it all really stems down, like, we just want our shoes and we want to be happy. But some people have, let's say, they eating off the culture. There's what I call like a true sneakerhead, and then there's like what you call like a like culture sneakerhead vulture hype beast, where honestly they only like it just because, to me, this definition is somebody liking something just because another group of people say it's cool. They're just trying to fit in. You know what I'm saying? And we can all say we got a little bit of hype beast inside of us. This is not to take shots at anybody in particular, because we all got, like, you know what I'm saying? When Travis has come out, you know, we gonna look at him at least. You know what I'm saying? Let's just keep it 100. But to be honest, there's some people that wouldn't be here if another group of people wouldn't be here, as far as like for the culture, man. And it's like I said, I'm not picking on anybody in particular in this live. Y'all know I'm not going to say nobody's name indirectly, but reality is, you know, I've been in this game. I talked to Dunk. Shout out to Devin Dunks. I talked to Devin Dunks on Sunday, and he was like, you know, I'm trying to get him to come back on live, man. He just having some camera issues, and he's just been a busy man. Ain't no beef. But reality is, he was like, yo, you know, like, it only makes sense for you to be doing this because you've been collecting sneakers since like pretty much high school. You know what I'm saying? Whenever I got my first job, that was kind of like on my to-do list, is buy some sneakers. And I just doubled up every time, you know what I'm saying? And it's just evolved. I've always had one foot in and one foot out, like I've always told you guys. So I've had it where just the way the current market is, and certain people buying sneakers and certain people being a part of the culture that may rub me the wrong way, they also make me want to kind of think about quitting sometimes. But I said I'm not going nowhere because I love it too much. You know what I'm saying? But those thoughts have crossed my mind before. And I know some people that used to be right here on Saturday. We used to ride to the mall together to go pick up the kicks. And then all of a sudden it's like, yo, now they not. You know what I'm saying? But let me touch your chat real quick before I dive any deeper than this, man. And y'all smash a like button for the kid, man. Smash a like button real quick. Let me hit the chat real quick. We got High 647 says, yo, another live from my favorite shoe channel. Appreciate that, homie. Appreciate that. Deacon of Reality says, hell yeah, they are. So you agreeing with the topic already. Okay. Peace, family. What's good? Mr. 314 says, hello, Skippy. All right, Mr. I'm my ear too. Manny with the kick says, what's goody, world? What's good, homie? Welcome back. Welcome back. Mr. 314 says, let's go. You already know how it is, man. Mr. 314 says, I got my Argon Dunks and Yeezy Onyx today. Them Argon in hand is beautiful, and they need to make a high with the same material. Okay. That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. Okay, cool. I don't know about a high dunk in that colorway. I would definitely have to see some images though, bro. I definitely have to see some images. But hey, I'm glad you like them. Nice pickup, and congratulations on that, homie. 6147 says, "Hey, what's up? Nice. I just copped those Air Jordan Chicago conference. Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. Congratulations on the cop." Joseph Diaz says, "Let's go." You already know, man. 180SX says, "Same, bro. My Onyx and Bones came in just now." That's what's up, man. Congrats on the W, man. Manuel Kick says, "Culture Vulture definitely took over the sneaker game. Money talks." Yeah. It definitely, because it was an underground thing, and now that it's so mainstream, it definitely isn't on another level now. And it sucks, but you got to get in where you fit in, man. And but I will say this month and a little bit of last month, things of, I wouldn't say, what's the term to use? Back to normal, so to speak, as far as like shoes been sitting. But you know, and I know the minute that anything super hype comes out, we're gonna see a different ball game. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know, man. It's been a real crazy past 2 years for me as far as the sneaker culture, man. So yeah, definitely understand that. Definitely it's a money game now. Definitely. Manuel the Kick says, "It's all about the shmoney. No more real sneakerheads. I don't even see people wearing their kicks anymore. I mean, hype ones." That's one. If you see me, I don't wear my joints to the barbershop, dog. I'm gonna keep it 100. If you see me out and about, most likely I've got on something. Even like the average person ain't gonna know, but if you would see me like, oh, Jay got his them Travis Scott Fragment lows on those, you know what I'm saying? You gonna see something like that. But yeah, you right. I don't even see people really rocking them out, and I'm like, it's more so pushed into a business. But I feel like that business only gonna hold up because the thing is, more and more people getting into it, the slower it's gonna slow down. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, they especially if you got a physical store, you know what I'm saying? Them bills gonna come every month. You know what I'm saying? You got to make sure you selling and maintaining on that stuff. And people are waking up with the stuff that's going on with the wake of how the economy is right now. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. 647 says, "Bro, this song is on repeat. I got to it's gonna make go insane soon." Okay. Time for a new song. I'm gonna find something, man. I'll find something for real. I'll switch it up. My bad, man. It's just an easy one that relates to sneakers. But I definitely switch it up. I was thinking about it. I just don't know what song I want to throw up there. But yeah, I'll put something in there for sure, man. I just be trying to get a little mood set, trying to get hype about sneakers. But I feel you. Though. Deacon Reality sends the music notes. Manuel the Kick says, "At a baby shower, sipping Henny and rolling an OG bat for the live." Yes, Sirski, man. I got a little something in the cup. I'm gonna call it lemonade. I got a little lemonade in the cup, man. Y'all smash that like button, man. Appreciate everybody for coming through so far, man. HypeBeast says, "What's up? What's goody?" Mr. 314 says, "True." HypeBeast, "I hit on sneakers app Jordan 4 infrared, bro." That's what's up. A lot of people slept on them though. I seen some people in my comment section saying it's trash. And for me, I wouldn't say it's a trash sneaker. I'll just say that it's just not one of those like, it's not a wild me sneaker. But congrats on the W. And I'm not trying to take shots at you or anything. You know what I'm saying? If you like it, buy what you like at the end of the day. And I seen somebody hit me with that in the comment section. They're like, if everybody just bought the shoes they actually like and didn't go off hype, we probably wouldn't have a problem. You know what I'm saying? Maybe so, right? But we can also point the finger at, let's just keep it 100. On the sneaker market, who the big dogs? Number one, we still got to give, ain't nobody topping Nike. You know what I'm saying? Let's just keep it 100. What shoe companies on top Nike? Sure, they may get up there and stand next to them, but they gotta, as far as longevity, you know what I'm saying? Nike been in it for the long run, man. Let's just keep it 100, man. Let's just keep it 100. Let me finish up the chat real quick. Says, Manuel the Kick says, "Shout out to Dunks." Deacon says, "You fired Devin." I ain't fired Devin, man. Don't do that. I ain't fired. You just kidding. Okay. But yeah, salutes to Dunks, man. For sure, man. Manuel the Kick says, "The good old rock and stock stages." Yeah, those are the days, man. I mean, I used to get the rock one, stock one, because you would wear it so much that you were like, all right, cool, I need another pair, but you ain't know when it was going to come out. Now, it ain't really, you got to take care of what you got. You know what I'm saying? Which I've always done, but yeah, I missed the rock one, stock one joint. Mystery on 4 says, "Nah, high Jordan 1 in that material." Oh, okay, I got you. That would be interesting. Got you. Let's see. You got a question mark from Mr. 304? Okay. Uncle Trey says HypeBeast and COVID messed everything up. COVID definitely put a little icing on the cake for it. Let's just keep it 100. They definitely put an icing on the cake for it. 314 says, I was talking about them dunks I got. 647. Oh, okay, cool. Man with the kick says, okay, cool, got you. Okay, so there was a message that was, okay, cool. All right, I was a little lost for a second. I'm on track, though. I'm tracking. Okay, cool. Man with the kick says, you're a real sneakerhead, Jones, and the whole chart, and the whole chat. Yeah, most definitely. I have my hype beast moments, but reality is, even if the shoe wasn't hype, most likely 9 times out of 10, I would still go for it. But see, even if you think about it, it was the off-white mid joints that dropped this week, and I said skip. You know what I'm saying? Anything off-white, them they gonna look at it. But this time, I feel like not everybody went for them. So you got a lot of mixture things that play into the factor of how the sneaker culture is now, man. And will it? I don't know what the new norm is gonna be, but I just know that resale market is gonna fold sooner or later. It's always gonna be a resale market. Let me clarify this: there will always be a resale market, but you know, as far as the inflated prices of where they are now, it's a different ball game, man. It's just a different ball game from whenever I used to pay resale back in the day. It was like, okay, say the Jordan was $190. If I got $230, I'm gonna bring them home. You know what I'm saying? At best, I wasn't gonna have to pay over $300. Now that's not the game anymore. You know what I'm saying? That's not the game at all. Hyperstrike says, bro, wear your sneakers. Life is short. Exactly. Agreed. I wear all my joints to the best of my ability, man. I always just try to switch it up. 647 says, at 314 says, yeah, I see, my bad. Okay, cool. Y'all got it all squared away. Mr. 314 says, you good? Uncle Trey says, I need those infrared folds. Yes, Sirski. Visualize in the building says, yes, sir. Buy what you like. Yes, Sirski, man. We got Visualize in the building, man. 647 says, Crocs, though. They took it away over there all too, man. Crocs, low key have always been like a vibe, but now they got a little twist and that hype behind it. I've never owned a pair of Crocs. I'll just keep it 100. I never owned a pair, probably never will. But I know of share people who work in them. Me, I always seen people just working in them because of the support and the comfort level on them. But we can bring them to the sneaker cultures, I guess, now too, you know. So it is what it is. Kind of different, but yeah. Mr. 314 says, I mean, I buy what I like, and Skip here gets jelly. And Skippy here gets jelly. No, I ain't jelly, man. That's what I'm not. My name's Skippy. Okay. Uncle Trey says, I miss Rock One, Stock One. Yes, Sirski. Definitely. Dingan says, I camp 7 days for Yeezy ones. Y'all never compared to my hype. Okay, sheesh. I usually come out there about a few, like 5, maybe 3-4 hours early, but I ain't about to spend no 24 hours, let alone 7 days in the line. I don't want them that bad. I will. All right, cool. I just pay reselling at that point. But that's the true market though. If you want, I don't want to sound like I'm hating. That's the true way things used to be though. Visualize says Mr. 314 be roasting Jeremy Jones string. Yeah, man, he be coming for me, man. I hold my own though. I'm holding my own though, for real. Because we're beefing. We ain't beefing. I ain't got no beef. Manny with the kick says, I'm on your Jordan 2 week, right? Okay. Hey, don't do that. Hey, all right, man. Like, I wouldn't pay resale for them, but I got another pair I'm looking on the radar for though, for real. Mr. 314 says, them J Balvin 2s is a must cop. Seeing a review in hand video, review on them. I need them. Okay. They ain't for me. Not a bad sneaker. But I noticed there is a Jordan 2 that I noticed that's coming out, I want to say next month, that I didn't know about. I'm going to share that a little bit later on in the live, man. We've been on this joint for 20 minutes. Y'all smash the like button, man. Really goes a long way, for sure. Manuel Kick says, gotta help Jones out. Appreciate that, homie. I know you got my back. Dingan says, I think I'm good until the Fire Red 3s. Yeah, okay, I feel you. Me, I'm really just that Yeezy restock in August. Well, Yeezy Day. I'm curious to see about if they're gonna have the red stripes on there, and if they're gonna have the turtle dubs, the V1 version. Those are on my top 2 like go getter list. You know what I'm saying? For right now. Manual Kick says facts 314 is definitely a must cop. Okay. So y'all feeling those J Balvin joints. Okay. Okay, that's what's up. It says okay, so y'all trying to jump me. Ain't nobody trying to jump you. Nah, don't be flippy floppy, Manny. All right, okay. Right, okay, man. Y'all always coming for me for that joint, man. It be so natural habit in the videos when I'm shooting. But back to the topic at hand, man. The sneaker culture vultures, man. And we can think of a lot of names. We can think of some YouTubers. We can think of some people that's non-YouTubers that's in there too. No matter how you slice and dice it, I'm not gonna here to say they're a real sneakerhead or they not. I mean, their collection I've seen is way better than, mine, but at the same time, I guess maybe it took me a minute to adapt to the change. And I think that's what came to how mainstream. It's a $1 billion business now. Nike's a $1 billion company, and so is the resale market. And from my research and some stuff like that, I wouldn't be surprised. Honestly, I also like to sometimes I have to hold Nike just as accountable, and I can pick on other sneaker brands like Adidas and stuff like that because they doing their thing too. But like I said, Jordan, Nike right now are the number one shoe. Let's just keep it 100, man. I mean, there are some true only Yeezy head fans, but I've seen even some channels that only focus on Yeezy. I've seen them cut to start adding Jordans on the channel. And there's nothing wrong with that, but I'm like, I didn't even know they like Jordans. You know what I'm saying? Because, like I said, Yeezy and stuff, Jordan here for the long run. That's the biggest difference I can say. Jordan, they've been doing this for a long time, man. How many people have the same story of how mine started, right? My parents would most likely tell me no when I asked for a pair of Jordans when I was in middle school and all that. You know what I'm saying? And of course, naturally, when I first got my first job, that's what I bought was some Jordans, but my parents would get them every now and then. It was more so be you only getting one pair a year because they were so expensive even back then. My mom would agree to get a pair. My dad always said no, but we went and bought them behind his back anyway. And then back in the day, I remember we didn't know about numbers. You know what I'm saying? We just called them you get the new J's, you get the new Jordans. Now, we've gotten so specific. You be like, which pair are you talking about? Oh, we got a new subscriber in the building, Gobo. Hopefully I'm saying that correctly, man. Appreciate you for subscribing to the channel, man. Really goes a long way, man. Smash the like button and shout out for the new subscriber for sure, man. But that's pretty much how some people's sneakerhead stories start. It's whenever you couldn't get it, and when you finally started working and starting to hold your own, you finally was able to get it, man. And that's just kind of how things have turned into. And before you know it, we've kind of built this underground culture where we all just love it. Because when you see a person in a certain pair of shoes, you like, oh snap, he got those. And there's been some shoes that I had skipped literally on this channel, seen them in person, and be like, man, why did I skip those? Those look nice. You know what I'm saying? So the culture has evolved so much so now where it's people are in it for just the fad. And I notice those people never last long. They last way longer than what they should, but they don't last forever, man. If you're the true sneakerhead, you can hold out, man. But like I said, I've seen some true sneakerheads that left the game and never looked back because the way that resale market took a turn for the worse. And I'm talking even before it even got worse. I seen people fall out in 2017, 2015. You know what I'm saying? I just kind of been in one of those just kept chucking along type of situations, man. And to the people that think I be skipping everything, it really ain't even about skipping everything. It's really when you just start being selective. You know what I'm saying? And to be honest, right, if we're going to keep it 100 as far as the resale market while we on there in the culture vulture situation, whether Nike admits this or not, and I'm picking on them because they the top dogs, whether they admit it or not, they like the resale culture. You know what I'm saying? Maybe not more so for the fake stuff, but the resale culture give it that extra hype and that extra push because they could easily, and we've said this 100 times, they can easily just push out as many pairs as they want to and make the value go down. Hence the Panda Dunks. You know what I'm saying? Hence when we get the Jordan 11s in December. You know what I'm saying? Those shoes they make plenty of, but other shoes they want to limit it for whatever reason. I'm pretty sure they've been in the game now where it doesn't matter, man. You know what I'm saying? The founder of Nike is a billionaire. You know what I'm saying? He wants to, expand and buy certain teams and stuff like that. He ain't even probably looking back right now at it. It's made a lot of billionaires. You know what I'm saying? Jordan, I don't know why his shoe or what it is about his, because if we're going to really take it back to where it all stemmed from, right? Okay. If we take it back from where it stemmed from, and this was a little bit before my time, before Jordan sneakers took off, Adidas was there. It was the shell toes. My Adidas, the song with Run DMC, that was the old school. But if you think about it, if we can take it back then, we can always take it back to where it originated. Hip hop has a part of playing in the sneaker culture as well, the music. You know what I'm saying? That's how in depth this stuff goes around, man. How close sneakers have brought people together, all the way from the art form of graffiti, all the way from the art form of the music, all the way to like just in general, where now you don't even, how many people you know that got Jordans and don't even really know the history behind it, of where like, hey, he won this game and did this and this particular shoe model. This is why we rock this shoe, is because of this. This is why the shoe has that. I don't even know everything about every single Jordan. Probably sit down and think about it, I probably will be able to spit more than somebody who only just see it for a pair of Jordans. But reality is, there's a story behind it. You know what I'm saying? That's why we also kind of go crazy over those re-releases of the retros and stuff that we couldn't get back in the day, man. You know what I'm saying? The iconic like Jordan 3. It's just timeless sneakers. Like, it's not going nowhere. It's something that I feel like no other sneaker brand can be able to compete with that. You know what I'm saying? Jordan is kind of like, I'm not going to say Jordan started the sneaker culture, but they definitely took off and took over. You know what I'm saying? Adidas still got their place in it, but a lot of people forget about Adidas. When people think Adidas, they think Yeezys. You know, I can think all the way back to Run DMC. The no laces joints. Putting the Adidas in the air. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Even with NWA. You know what I'm saying? It goes, the rabbit hole for sneaker culture goes really, really deep when you really look into it, man. So that's just my thing on my take of things, man. Let me get back to the chat real quick. Where did I leave off, man? Let's see. It says, y'all trying to jump me. Flip flop right okay says, Manny with the kick says, Team Manual Boys, fuck it. Yes, Sirski, man. 3 and 4 says, same. My mom was like that too. Yeah, I think everybody parents experienced that same thing, because back then, George was $100 back then. You know what I'm saying? They were like, yo, I ain't paying no $100. My dad, that was my biggest thing. I'm not paying. My dad literally would shake his head at me in the mall when I'm looking up to him like, I want these. And he like, I'm not paying no $100 for no shoes, man. And I'm just, and it ain't even the fact that he ain't have it, because he had it, but he was not buying them joints, man. Bizarre says, facts. I never owned a pair during my childhood. Yeah, the average person couldn't. There were some kids that had them in my school. I know a couple kids in my school had every single one. He got them all the time. But majority of us now. You know what I'm saying? And I know some of the people in my neighborhood was like, yo, whenever you're, because I usually got one pair a year. And they were like, yo, when you get this pair, let me have those joints. I'm like, no. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know why, because their parents wasn't buying them ones at all. You know what I'm saying? Deacon says, I knew I was a sneakerhead when I kicked my mom's car back in the day. What you kick her car for? Rachel says, I think all about your intentions to purchase shoes and label themselves a sneakerhead. Why are you in the culture? What do you know about what you're promoting and fanning about? Facts. Well said, Rachel. I agree, man. Like, I don't really judge people. Like, I'm not saying that's what you're doing, but I don't even think, when I see certain people coming in the stores, and you can tell who's really like culture vultures and the ones who just been in it for the game, you know what I'm saying, for a long time. But some people you really can't, you know what I'm saying? But sometimes you can see who's trying to eat off of it just because it's the next thing to do. But I feel like that waves, to be honest, it's still there, but it's not, the crave has slowed down, and the true sneakerhead's always gonna be on it, man. Even though think how many YouTube channels, you know what I'm saying, I'll point the finger at myself, that's built up off of sneakers. Some people that just built channels just off of sneakers just to be fitting in, you know what I'm saying? And I still watch other sneaker YouTubers. So think about what sneakers have done, man. We all here kicking it live on a Saturday talking about sneakers. You know what I'm saying? And culture vultures, they are in the way sometimes. Like, this is the thing I'll say about a HypeBeast. Sometimes they're funny, man, but sometimes they go a little little too far for me, where it's just like, yo, all right, cool. Now you're getting on my nerves with it. But, sometimes it's funny. So I'm not here to pick on anybody in particular or anything like that. Many of the kids laughing at Deacon for kicking his mom's car. Yeah, I'm still kind of laughing with that in the back of my head, man. Facts. Okay. By Mr. 3 and 4 is Manny. Rachel says, personally, I was blessed and fortunate to grow up with wearing Jordans, Iversons, etc. because we idolized them players. Shoes were a reflection of the game itself. True. There's a lot of people that was just buying it off because they were just fans of what it was based off of. So yeah, Iverson had their run too. One thing I remember about Allen Iverson sneakers, this is just telling my little sneaker coach. I remember we had like the Jadakiss commercials that go along with it. Jadakiss would do a freestyle with Allen Iverson just balling in the background. Jordan did the same thing where it was like Spike Lee just talking about, talking about little random stuff in there. Jordan even did one with Michael Jackson. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said music and sneakers have always just been tied together, whether we like it or not. But I remember those days, Allen Iverson joints. Yeah, I even remember the rap that Jadakiss did because he killed it. You know what I'm saying? Musically, he killed it rapping. Bars, things that we don't really get as much as in music today. But we gonna keep it about sneakers. You know what I'm saying? Rachel says, but that's just me. Can't speak to others' definition. Understandable. Yeah, everybody got their own ways and their own definition of things. Facts. Walter Manny with the kick said. Married to designer. Nelly dropped that Air Force One song. Nike been winning ever since. Yeah, it definitely helped. I'm not gonna say that even if that song didn't drop, Nike was still gonna be doing their thing. But that song, that give me 2 pair, I need, yeah, the Air Force One. I know I sounded horrible, don't judge me, but yeah, that song, the Air Force One song, facts, yo, because it's a classic song, man. Nelly did his thing. They was doing that. You know what I'm saying? You cannot sit up and tell me that you had none, man. You may not have 3 or 4, but you have one, man. Like that song, just like it's an iconic song. I gotta give it to you. I just wanted to try to downplay it, but think about it. I'm spinning the song off the top of my dome right now. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, definitely played a major role into the sneakers. You know what I'm saying? Definitely, man. So that's definitely all facts, man. I gotta give it to you right there. Married to designer. Deacon says, I saw the first pair of Jordans in old Denzel movie Hard Lesson. Oh, okay, cool. I may have to Google that joint. JB says, yeah, them vultures got stores popping up everywhere and taxing. Yeah, that's another thing too. Everybody's starting to do a little storefront and stuff like that. It's just so funny watching them, you know what I'm saying? And especially the ones who used to be, you know what I'm saying? Like I could think of so many people, but yeah, I've seen people making their little pop-up stores here and there, you know what I'm saying? But how long they gonna last? And then that, you know what I'm saying? Some stores gonna be around, like certain stores that's been around for like ever, like Flight Club and what is it? Yeah, Flight Club is one that's been around that's always done resale for their crazy prices. And then Stadium Goods is kind of right underneath them. And then the rabbit hole just goes deeper, after that. But yeah, those have been 2 major like crazy resale stores that I feel like no matter what, they're most likely not going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Just in my opinion. But yeah. Rachel says, and then way we cop now sucks. If you want the shoe, get in line, man. What happened to the mall footwork in stores developing relationships with other people? The danger behind it, to be 100, the danger behind it. It was just a shooting in the mall in my area literally last Saturday, like a week from today. Not over necessarily no sneakers, but in general, there's been situations where it's balled behind that. And that's where we get into apps and stuff like that. But I do miss the kind of like, hey, you got to wake up and grind and go get it. I miss those days, though, where people would do that. I wish it was like that a little bit. I mean, not necessarily for every shoe, but I miss the first come, first serve and just get in line. I miss those days. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. The way we cop now, we got to battle these bots. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely difficult. I used to be sometimes in line and on my phone because the bots wasn't as bad back then. But it was just in. If I copped, then I would just get out of line. But it wasn't necessarily the case. You know what I'm saying? Manuel Kick says, I had the whole Jordan collection in high school. Now I buy what's comfy and saucy. Okay, cool. Saucy. Okay, I got you. Whatever. You buy whatever's fresh and comfortable. I feel you. I mean, definitely feel you on that. Rachel says, the broad access with apps bypass links, bots, and the one person with 3 phones, 2 computers, and a tablet. I mean, that person, I'd rather have that person that has all the phones and the computers up trying the manual way, though. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather have it that way. JB says fire. Mary Kick says peace and peace world and AI watch the playback. Okay, you'll watch playback. All right, homie. Appreciate that, man. Catch you later, man. I ain't gonna be on too long anyway. Been on this joint for about 30 minutes. Y'all know I usually go about an hour at best, hour and 30 minutes. So y'all know what's up, man. Hyperstress says sneakers calendar. Okay, I'll pull that up for sure. Deacon says my mom wouldn't buy the shoes I wanted. I was like 9 years old. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Peace, Manny. That's what's up. Manu Kick says hit that like button and share the video. You diggy, bing bong. Yes, Sirski, man. Y'all hit that like button, man, and definitely goes a long way for the kid, for sure, for sure. JB says it's sad that people with money just see it as a way to make money and don't care anything about the culture or the people. Yeah, I miss the people where they were sneakerheads, but they also did it. And the average sneakerhead that I used to grow up on, right? If the person who did bought like 1 or 2 pairs, he just would do that just to sell them back to make his pair almost free, or at least get even on what he made. You know what I'm saying? But usually everybody only caught 1 pair and called it a freaking day. At best, you would do the rock and stock method. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, now everybody's trying to gobble up the market so they can change up the price. Like, StockX didn't help the situation either, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I just think that like it's so many areas we can, I ain't gonna say point the finger, but and so to speak, we can bring it all full circle if we really think about it, right? Okay, and let's just keep it like that, man. Let me get back on the chat real quick. Says Rachel says read that one. Yeah, she said broad access cause. Oh, we got a $1.99 donation in the building by JB, man, through super chat. Appreciate that, homie. Appreciate that all the way. Appreciate that. Thank you, says Yum. Got the little thing on there. Okay, cool. That's what's up. Appreciate that, homie. Rachel says broad access causes a disposable attitude towards the culture because anyone can buy that and promote crazy retail price. Shake my head. This is true. Facts. JB says facts. Mystery on 4 says, I remember when those fusions dropped and people got into a fight with the store workers because they ran out. Yeah, it be like that. I've seen it. People, and they do that with any and everything too, man. But yeah, I've seen it where somebody actually got in a fight with the actual like person at Foot Locker before. And I'm like, yo, he can't help it if they ain't got it. But he didn't. The problem was, I don't think he believed them. And then it didn't help that I saw he was a couple of his homeboy. I think the rumor has it he was holding a couple pairs for his homeboys to come up there or something like that. And that's where the fight really like sparked off. And I was like, holy crap, yo, this is not that deep for me. I mean, I was a little upset, but sheesh. Big Sparsco says, missed the ticket days. Man, the ticket days sucked, man. Just to keep it 100, man. The ticket days sucked. But it is what it is. Cause like I was I say they sucked for me because I always took an L, you know what I'm saying? And then I miss where you could do the manual numbers on the actual, like, what's now the Flex app. It was just now, like, the Foot Locker app where I missed the old way setup and not the new setup now, man. I hate the new setup. Even though I've hit on Flex app, it's still just not the same. Karen K says, I was always a sneakerhead. I copped all the Air Max 95s when I was in high school. That was my time, and my parents wasn't having it. They would give me $65 and I had to get the rest. Hello, Air Max 95 is my shit back in the days. I feel you. So they were like, yo, this they budget. If you want them, you got to find a way to put the rest on there. Okay, that's what's up though. That's better. Hey, you getting pretty close to it, but I feel them though. That's how our parents was back in the day though. JB says, I wouldn't dare go to hype releases these days. My life more valuable than a sneaker. It just depends, man. You got to know your area, but that ain't always the case. Sometimes any area could just be, if you got that right person out there, they just like not, upstairs. They just thinking whatever they want to do to get the sneaker, and that's just the sad part. But I mean, I feel you. Yeah, safety first, for sure, man. You just got to keep it 100. You definitely got to think safety first, for sure. Let's see. Big Sparkle says the new setup is nerve-wracking as fuck. Exactly. Let's not get on Adidas confirmed that, bro. Let's not get on Adidas confirmed that, man. But like the culture vultures, could we say they're the problem though? They don't help, you know, like, and it's crazy. Like we so many, especially like we can say StockX didn't help, but they do help. They're like crippled a little bit, but the original owner of StockX that helped create it, he's no longer a part of the joint. You know what I'm saying? So like, really, the whole culture right now, man, is just kind of. This is probably the strangest I've kind of seen the sneaker community right now. We still going strong, and I don't know if y'all noticed, I've been skipping a lot, but I've been going back and trying to catch stuff that I truly missed. I want my collection to be like my dream collection too, man. While beaters are important, but I really just been, you know, just really just thinking about all the stuff I missed. While the market is down, that's why while the market's down right now, this is why I'm trying to catch some stuff on the back end. Definitely got another item coming in, hopefully next week, that I can have for you guys for show. But it's definitely just an interesting time that we're in now. And culture vultures, they're everywhere, man. Not just in the sneaker culture, but we can keep it on the sneaker culture because this is about sneaker channels. But they're all over the place, man. And like I said, sometimes it's kind of funny. But then sometimes, like, if you think about it, we've got, like, sneaker channels dedicated to just like sneaker shopping. We ain't just gotta say, you know, Complex. We can say there's other channels that's done spin off of what Complex is doing. You know, off rip. You know what I'm saying? Cool Kicks. You know what I mean? They do their thing, and I know they be taxing too. Their whole biggest thing is to get the celebrities in there. You know what I'm saying? If you think about it, I'm not saying they're copying off of Complex, but definitely see some inspiration there. You know what I'm saying? Let's just keep it 100. Karen K says, I just want to cop off the shelf for retail or online. I hate the infatuated prices. Man, I agree. I think that's where we all stand. I miss the retail days, man, where like just go to the net. All right, cool. Y'all don't got to just go down to the next like store in the mall and they see if they got your size. Like there was like 4 sneaker stores in my mall, right? Okay. And it's like, okay, cool. Get there early enough where pretty much, oh, we got a new subscriber in the building, man. Dingo Bite 'em, just subscribe. Appreciate the subscription, man. If I butchered your name, please forget a kid, man. Please forget a kid. But appreciate the subscription, man. Y'all smash the like button for the kid, man. On this joint for 43 minutes. Let's go ski. Yeah, I missed it where those days where you could just pull up. Cool. I'm early. Okay, they sold out in this store, go down to the next store. One time I tell y'all, man, we was in a line for so long. A couple people was like, y'all know there's other sneaker stores down there, but it's like those sneaker stores didn't have the J's we was looking for. But they didn't know. They truly just didn't know. But it was so funny because I was with my coworker and she was like, shook her head. She was like, he just don't know, man. He just don't know. Because at that point, we were getting a little frustrated because we were in the middle of the line. We got our pairs, but we was concerned on if we was going to get our pairs at the time, though, because the line was not moving, man. That's all I'm saying. Deacon says, I haven't paid resale in months, and it feels so good. That's another way to really kind of keep the resellers at bay. You know what I'm saying? I hate to say it, and I've been saying this for years. You just kind of got to let them weed themselves out. And at the end of the day, they'll all undercut each other no matter what. You know what I'm saying? You just got to know what shoe that's really worth paying resale for, too. You know what I'm saying? So I haven't paid resale since what? I don't remember I think my last like resale sneaker probably was the Travis's, I think, man. But don't quote me, man. It's been a minute though. It's been a minute. I didn't think I paid resale in about like 2-3 months myself. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I feel you, man. And I think that's a problem. A lot of people haven't paid resale in a while, man. It's only really, I got probably like 4 or 5 shoes I'm willing to pay resale for, so I'm just kind of keeping an eye on those, and that's pretty much all I really want in the collection. But yeah, I feel you, Deacon. Derek Dynasty says, Culture Vulture drove all the prices up after The Last Dance. Oh, that was a crazy time too, man. While The Last Dance was going on the Netflix joint, sheesh, old shoes that wasn't even thought of no more, people were going crazy on them. You know what I'm saying? Like those Chicago ones went up crazy. They was already up there, but then they pushed them up even more. You know what I'm saying? It brought back, I think The Last Dance made people who probably had got out of the sneaker culture that realized like they ain't realized they weren't in it no more. Now they got back in it and they just wanted to feel the need to play catch up. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people just came in and started playing catch up. And then you got to think of the new people that brought on to that as well. And shout out to The Last Dance. That was a very dope documentary. Rachel says, Deacon of reality, I stopped paying resale in January for New Year's. Okay, cool. Now I see that's one way to really kind of troll it down though. So a lot of us have. JB says some of them channels are terrible. Some of them, but they're funny. You know what I'm saying? What is this? Malini Waggy 86. The fitted hat community is becoming the same way with culture vultures. Yeah, and to me, I thought that hype had died down for the fitted caps. I had probably 20 pairs of fitted caps. I gave them all to my brothers and my dad. I stopped just wearing hats for some reason. I still rock a beanie, you know what I'm saying? But for the most part, I had stopped rocking it. But I know the fitted hats, my brother told me they don't went up though. So I've heard about it for sure. Deacon says, facts, Rachel, bank account is much happier. Yes, sir, ski man. And that's how I be, man. I ain't even knocking y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because some of the prices, they just going crazy. Especially how them pandas was, you know what I'm saying? Visualize 20 years ago says this is why UA sneakers exist. Exactly. Because people still want the shoe. They'll find the next best thing. So this also brought up that UA thing. You know what I'm saying? Miss 314 getting that laughing. I only paid resale twice this year. Last year was a different story. Sheesh. Big Sparko says 2019. Yeah. After 2019, that's when things really took a turn for the worst. 2020 was depressing for me. Because I refused to pay those crazy resale prices. Because I just wasn't used to it. Because I was able to always somehow find a way to catch a W, man. We got Kwame in the building. What's good, Kwame? Yes, HypeBeast and resellers are culture vultures. At work, smashing that like button. Appreciate that, Kwame. You been grinding, homie. Keep up the good work, man. But smash that like button. Appreciate that, homie. Appreciate you for coming through and checking out the live as well. And I know you're going to catch a playback as always. Married to Designer says, I ain't played resale all year 100. Okay, cool. And we 6 months in, so we doing pretty good, man. I think it's one shoe I may pay resale for, but it's a shoe that was a long time ago. It's like a Grail, you know. Those are the only shoes I'm going to probably pay resale for are Grail sneakers at this point. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's just how it used to be, you know what I'm saying? But I think, yeah, I feel you on that one, Married to Designer. JB says, mine was the Onyx slides because I didn't hit for the slides or the foam runners in the years. Okay, I feel you. That's not too bad though. And the resale market has went down on the slides for sure. I seen them Onyx and stuff. They were going for low 100s, which I know they're only $60, but I mean still, it's a lot for a slide. But resale's going as Adidas put out more and more pairs. Because they're doing it every other month, those prices are starting to drop. You know what I'm saying? Because I seen them joints at one point was $300-$400. And I was like, ain't no way I'm paying that for a slide. You know what I'm saying? Just to keep it 100. Big Sparkle says, if I can't get it retail, God said I don't need it. Hey, facts, though. Facts. Rachel says, I still managed to get Georgetown 85's retail. Had I not stopped, I would have went resale, but now I'm more selective and I put in work typing trying to get my shoe. I feel you. So you saying you would have paid resale for those Georgetowns and you didn't catch? Okay, cool. Mr. 314 says, I feel that, Rachel. You put in that leg work, footwork. Yes, ma'am. Or yes, sir, ski. My bad, man. But yeah, I noticed, I remember she was on, when I was on live, she was doing her thing about it. So yeah, that's what it got to be. You just got to put in that extra footwork sometimes, man. Big Sparko says, yeah, resale would only go up $20 and that's the green light for me. Exactly. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? After 2019, that's not existing. Yeah. It's definitely crazy. Walter the Real MVP by the man with the kicks. Mr. 314 says, I just pray my Grail shoe is still sitting by Christmas. Possibly, because I remember you were telling me about that. You look at it all the time, like window shop that joint online. I've been doing the same thing, bro, but I know mine most likely is still going to be there. Visualize says, not gonna lie, I paid resale $45 over for some bread toe lows recently. Okay, I mean $45 over is not bad. I think, and this is just me, right? Anything resale is resale, but I feel like once you start paying $100 over the original price, that's when you know you really like them, you know. But $45 is kind of like one that person literally just, they're not making that much profit. So I mean, yes, it's still resale, but yeah, that's not bad, because I think we can all attest to where we don't probably pay way more for a shoe than what we should have, right? Okay, let's just keep it 100. Big Sparkle says dunks that I have now, at least 8 of them are 90 plus resale. Sheesh. Yeah, dunks gotta slow creep up over time too, depending on what it is. Married to Designer says, I do still want the Off-White 2 Chicago's. That's been on my mind, trying my best not to cop. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. Them joints they all right. I don't really need them, though, but I feel you. Hey, everybody got their Grail sneaker, man. But I'll say, like, hopefully, with going on, RIP to Virgil, Off-White usually, stuff is holding on the Off-Whites, man. It's hard to find. Actually, that's the last pair of shoes I paid resale for, was some Off-White UNCs. I'm just now remember. Yep. That was my first one, I think. I ain't gonna say this year, but that was my last one I paid resale for. So, yeah. Every now and then, man, I just got to pull the trigger on it. And that's one where I know I highly doubt Nike restocks that one. You know what I'm saying? So, Mr. 314 says, at $450, it might sit until the store does a final sale. Yeah, I feel you. Try maybe negotiating a little bit, possibly for like Christmas time if they still there. Man with the Kick says, retail only, PS Manual Boys, wait, okay, the grind don't stop. Yeah, Man with the Kicks is all about that retail, which ain't nothing wrong with that, man. You gotta respect it. Mr. 314 says, never mind, they 400 right now, they went down. That's what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? I say this, Mr. 314, if they drop to like 375, yo, like your shoe, if they drop to like in the high 300s, you might want to just go ahead and cop, bro, because you don't see where it was at. You know what I'm saying? And I know that's still a lot of money, but, you know, you got to know, because you don't want them to, because best believe you're probably not the only person that like that shoe, so you got to keep that in mind, too. You know what I'm saying? So I feel you, but I'm not telling you what to do, but I'm just saying definitely keep an eye on it. Okay, you said I am. Okay, yeah, you feel where I'm coming from. That's how I look at some shoes. When I look and see how much, like those UNC Off-Whites, the Jordan joints, I know it was a crazy price that I paid for them. Like, not stupid crazy, but still crazy where it's like, dude, you've lost your mind. But at the same time, I'm like, this shoe is only going to go up. I've never seen it go down. So I went on and pulled it because I'm like, now I got it. And if I and I hate to think from an investment point of view, because I've been rocking my joints. I got the scuff marks on the back of them and everything. And I think that's okay too. Like as far as having the protection on your shoes, that's what you clean them for. But having a little scuff on them every now and then, I feel like that adds more story and character to the shoe, man. Because I wear my shoes, man, just to keep it 100. Karen K says, yeah, but I can't get my hands on anything, yay, from Confirmed app or Yeezy Supply. I have to pay the EU to get it. They give it to me quicker. Okay, I feel you. Yeezy Supply just sucks in general, so they really need to get it together on that one. Now, Confirmed app, it sucks as well, so yeah. It just depends on the Yeezy, man. Some Yeezys have been sitting, man. And speaking of Yeezy and Adidas, man, those animal print that dropped today, the Pharrell joints, I think it's safe to say, man, I'm not saying Pharrell don't need to give up, like, as far as the human race joints, but, yeah, it's not there what it used to be, man. It's kind of different now. Mr. 314 says, Question Skippy. All right, that's my new name, Question Skippy. What is the Grail shoe I want? I forgot what you told me, man. I really forgot. You got to remind me. Why you put me on the spot? This is why we're going to be forever beefing. We forever beefing because you put me on the spot. I got to think about this joint because I remember you did say it. I remember you did say the joint, though. I'm trying to think. Got me on the spot, man. You got me on the spot. It's cool. Why don't you just tell me, since you calling me Skippy right now? Let's see. Million Swag says, facts, Jeremy. Scuffs and creases add character to the shoe. Exactly, man. I love my shoes to always be crisp. The only shoe that I really hate, that I mess up, where I'm like, I need to clean them ASAP, and this is just always gonna forever be a problem, and that's the all white Air Force One, the cocaine joints. Those are a shoe I love, a shoe that's forever gonna be a timeless shoe, and but it's one of those shoes where that's a good, so much so they'll start reselling that one. You know that. But my thing is, yeah, that one is probably like one of my low key like favorite shoes. But I don't. That's the only shoe I really hate messing up. I don't know why. Well, probably because it's all white and I just don't want it to get dirty. But reality is, it's going to happen no matter what. Let's just keep it 100. Let's see. Mr. 314 says it's cool. Big Sparkle says love Pharrell, but his latest shoe is too much. Yeah. The cheetah print, aka the Scooby Doo's. I heard somebody calling them the Scooby Doo joints. I don't know what happened. What happened to it though? Because I remember it used to be they were just on the level of Yeezy, you know, or right underneath it, I should say. But now I don't know. Mr. Rumford says, "Oh, so now we beefing? I ain't beefing with you, man. Oh yeah, the Jordan 3 Wolf Gray joints. Yep. How could I forget? Because you bring it up all the time. Yeah, that's definitely your Grail sneaker. Yeah, I remember you saying that now. My bad, homie. But you know, at the same time, you got to keep in mind, I see so many sneakers, as you do too. But, of course, you going to always remember your Grail. So, I mean, that's understandable. You know what I'm saying? Deacon says, I'm done with the off-white phase. It would be nice if they restock some of the ones that were really harder to get. You know, even if it's still for another limited quality, it would just still be nice. Like, to restock... I'll tell you what'll break the internet. If they restock them off-white Chicago joints, yeah, we already know. It's going to be over, man. Married to Designer says, I wear my kicks also. I run to the party store and fragment high. Sheesh. Me too, man. Like I said, I be in the barbershop with my joints on. Big Sparkle says, some shit you wear once or none. True. Yeah, some you wear. Yeah, I feel you. Mr. 314 says, got them back when they dropped, and then I got robbed for them. Sheesh, that sucks, man. That sucks. Sorry to hear that, man. I hate when people just take from other people, man, and still, like, you know what I'm saying? But I feel you, man. So, yeah, and that was your favorite sneaker, too? At least one of them? Bisparco says, my Wolf Gray's East to clean, but I'm assuming you says easy to clean, but I never clean. Yep, that's how with me, some of the shoes I got, I could easily just go wipe them off, but I'm like, they're not that dirty, so I leave them alone. You know what I'm saying? Like, pretty much a little heel thing, the part that always keep coming back no matter when I clean it or not, I just leave it on there now. I'm like, I refuse to do this because I'll be cleaning this every single time. Deacon says, did they restock the Nike Yeezys? No, they didn't restock the Nike. They need to, though. I get what you... If that's what you mean, they need to Bro, if they restock the Nike Yeezys, and I'm talking Nike Yeezy 1 or 2, any colorway, that will also break the internet as well, man. I would love for them to just restock the Yeezy 2s on the Nike version. Please. Like, please. Because the thing is, that's a Grail sneaker of a lot of people, right? Let's just keep it 100. But if you've looked at any pairs right now, if you don't question the authenticity behind it, the real pairs, they're all falling apart now. You know what I'm saying? All them joints are real. It's time to definitely time to re-release those. But I bet you, if Nike, even though Nike has the right to re-release them, I bet you Kanye would jump through the freaking roof. Like, we would have a frenzy on social media of how his reaction would be. You know what I'm saying? Even though he wants to get back down with Nike low-key, I think he would lose his mind. You know what I'm saying? His head would explode. You know what I'm saying? Mr. 314 says, it's cool. At least I'm still here, Skippy. Yeah, I feel you, man. You know, definitely. It's, you know, you still here, so you know you can obtain the shoe eventually if you want to. Man, I'm this Skippy nickname getting kind of, you know. All right, man. Deacon says, hype shoes never get restocked. This is true. Nike sucks. Yeah, I will give it to Adidas. They are quick to restock it faster than Nike will. Some hype shoes get restocked, but the truth, like, we know there ain't gonna be no more Nike Air Mags restocking. You know what I'm saying? Like, the Jordan 1 fragments not gonna probably be remade. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of shoes we're gonna just have to bite the bullet on. But I would even just like to see the original, like, shattered backboards restock. That would be very nice as well. If I could just get that. I don't want the 2.0s, the 3.0s, and 4.0s and all that. I want just the original joint to restock. You know what I'm saying? That would be nice. Big Sparkle says, bruh, them Yeezys would make the internet shift. Exactly. You know exactly where I'm coming from. Nike Yeezy version 1 or 2. Guarantee you, it will just be a different ball game. Like, it would, I don't even think internet would even load anymore because of how many people would try to get on, especially how fast word of mouth would spread. Yeah, Nike know not to. Yeah, they can't restock that even if the danger behind it, especially if they put it in like foot sites, like foot stores. That will be a fighting shoe. Let's just keep it 100. Deacon says, yes, I mowed the yard in my Yeezys. Enjoy every bit of it. Wear your shoes. One of my coworkers said they hated they only like certain Jordans, and if they got a pair that their parents bought that they didn't really like, they said they told me they mowed the yard in a pair of Jordan 1s, man. I said, yo, you wildin'. Hybrid Striker says, why Air Jordan 2s low look like bowling shoes? They definitely look like bowling shoes. Even those off-white look like bowling shoes. You know what I'm saying? A 2, I don't care what they're trying to do, which I saw that there's a 2 that's I got to bring that up because we've been on this joint for, oh, snap. It's been an hour already, man. Smash the like button for the kid, man. I didn't even know it had been an hour. But, yeah, I got to show y'all the one joints I saw that just popping up on my screen real quick. And then, we can talk some upcoming releases for sure, man. I don't want to be diving on here way longer than I have to because it's already been over an hour. But, yeah, they definitely look like bowling shoes. Deacon says the 2015 ones all need to restock due to the defects. Agreed. Facts. Big Sparkle says, because Michael Jordan bowl and them Air Jordan 2. I wouldn't be surprised. I don't even think he really rock them like that. Let me show y'all those Jordan 2s. Like, I don't know if I've been living under a rock, but I didn't know these was coming out. But I think these are set to come out next month in July. Let me share my screen real quick. Boom. Right there. I didn't know these was coming out. In fact, I don't even think I know how to pronounce the name too well. But I didn't know these was actually coming out. Now, these Jordan 2s don't look too bad. They're called like the I don't even want to butcher that, man. But these I think are coming next month. So I'm very curious what these are going to do. Nike's been trying to throw the Jordan 2s on us so hard this year, though. It's almost kind of borderline getting annoying. You know what I mean? Karen K says the Jordan 2. Okay, there you go. Chat. Like, nope, I'm not going to do that. But yeah, that shoe, pretty nice. Not for me, but they look okay. And the presentation is okay. Got you. Yeah, this is definitely a shoe where, I don't know, I'm on the fence about it, but it's definitely an eye catcher. Big Sparkle says MJ wore a cowboy boot. I wouldn't be surprised. Deacon says I'll never buy 2s. All right, man. They keep pushing the envelope though. They not looking bad, honestly, and they not looking bad though. 314 says those are a skip. Okay, y'all going in on them. They not looking bad though. But it's still the fact that it's a 2. And then I think as far as like presentation, I think this is what the box and stuff, yeah. Like they're really going in with this stuff now, man. So I think, yeah, this is very interesting of how this is going to go. But I think these, Big Sparkle says big skip. Okay, got you. Married to Designer says, I'll cop them today. They already out. 100. Okay, I didn't even know that. I cop the 6s. Okay, that's what's up. Congrats on the W's, man. And these my year 2s, I don't know, man. Oh, this must be like okay, this is a resale store. Got you. Because they going for 400 on there. But yeah, I didn't even know these was coming out. So I wanted to share these with you guys for sure. Very interesting. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't know these joints was coming out. Let me see what's up. Yeah. Presentation, not looking bad on these. You know what I'm saying? I like the little lacing system, how they got the little dashes in between. Karen K says Jordan 2 looks like roller skates or ice skates. Sheesh. I mean, I can see that. Diggin says UNC 6 is so beautiful. Anything UNC just about pops nowadays. You got to keep it 100. Rachel says, Big Sparkle says, now them clean. Yeah, they not bad though. It's not a bad shoe. Rachel says, Mason Chat Orusha. I hope I said that right. Chat Orusha. I'm probably butchering it still. But I hope that's pretty close, man. Y'all gotta bear with the kid. But details on this is nice on this Jordan 2, man. Yeah. This is pretty, or is it Mason? Okay, Mason Chaorusha. Mason. I think it's Mason. Okay, cool. Did I get it right? Hopefully. Yeah. Yeah, that accent mark and the C word really throwing me off too. Big Sparko says, got the UNC Sixes, so I got the UNC Sixes, so I got the red Oreos so they can be next to each other. Okay. So you picked up the red Oreos. Okay, that's what's up, man. That was a little too plain for the kid, but not a bad shoe. If I didn't have the maroon Sixes, I probably would want those in the collection. 314 says, these shoes bring out of people dyslexia. Oh, Lord, man. It's not a bad shoe, though. I like this up and close and detail. The details on it aren't looking bad. I'm not too fond of how they're doing the stripes over the top of the tongue because it kind of gives me like a baseball type of vibe, like how baseball netting is. Rachel says, yep, good job as French. Okay, cool. I like that you're a teacher because you're really, I can tell you must be good at your job because like, you've corrected me a couple times on the pronunciation, and when you type it and then read it out and I'm getting it right, it makes me feel like I get like a star for the day or something. So I really appreciate it though. Not even like, I don't even think you were making fun of me or anything. It's just really helpful. Actually, I really appreciate it. Big Sparko says, that's how I found you. Okay. That's what's up. Okay. I didn't even know that. So you found me off of the red Oreo joints and the okay. That's what's up. I didn't even know that because I know my channel don't always get pushed like a lot of other channels, but I know you got to put in the grind and the time and the work for that as well. So, appreciate that, man. Mr. 314 says, they remind me of the Jordan 1 Barons. Yeah, I can see that. Big Swan says, I'd rather wear them in the snow, to be honest. Let me get a little sip real quick, man. Yeah, I think it's not bad. Chicago Dark Dakar Paris. Okay, got you. United Youth International. Okay, so it's definitely foreign vibes with this. Okay, and then I always wonder why they do detail. Not that I don't like this, but when they do the details on the inside of the soles, like after a few wears, sometimes that stuff be wearing off, man. I be wondering if it's really like worth it. But I mean, yeah, you can tell they're trying their best to push these Jordan 2 things. You know what I'm saying? They're definitely trying their best. Yep, that's the video. Okay. Glad you were able to find me, homie. Hyper Striker says, sneaker calendar this month. Okay, let me pull it up real quick. Let me pull up the sneakers calendar real month. Give me like 2 seconds, and then I'll pull it up. Because I think that's what you're asking me to pull up, the sneaker calendar. Let me see what's up. Hold on. Let's see. Get my keyboard to wake up. All right, cool. Let me, this can't be right. Oh, yeah, that is right because they are, I forgot. Even though it was a Union drop. Here we go. Boom. This is a sneaker calendar right here. But, because I was tripping, I'm like, oh, these Cortezes, they already dropped. But that was on Union. Yeah, you a sneakerhead when you be like, what? Are they restock? I was about to say they restocking these, but it ain't no restocking. It's just these coming out next week for the sneakers app release. Got you. Shoe Nation says, that insole is fire. On these joints right here, let me switch the tab real quick. Yeah, it's not bad. Like this is one of those detailed shoes they drop. So, I mean, it's not bad. I can see the ladies pulling these off too, but I know there's some guys that's gonna want these joints. But then these Cortezes, I'm very curious how these are gonna go on the market. Like it's kind of one of those, like I feel like it's a West Coast sneaker, but they still did their thing. Very curious how after these dropped and how people really gonna feel about them, but because we know HypeBeast came out I know HypeBeast that got these that already said they got them just to have them, and then they're probably gonna sell them. You know what I'm saying? So, Deacon says the Travis 1 Lows is the next shoe I'm trying for. Yep, those Jordan 1 Travis Scott joints, the reverse joints. Yeah, I'm very curious why they're doing like a denim dunk. Because this is interesting, too. Yeah, this is a women's exclusive. But this is very interesting. I saw this on the calendar. And I'm like, I don't know how I feel about this. And it seems like they already went for, like, the bleached look. Like, towards this part and this part. They already went for the bleached look. because a lot of people I did that with denim. I kind of hate I did that with my denim dunks now, but it is what it is. But yeah, yeah, I'm very curious how these are gonna go. Big Sparkle says, "Whoa, the soul laughed my ass out." Okay. Big Sparkle says, "Majestic Navies is mine." Okay, feel you. Mr. 314 says, "Later, Skippy. Remember the offer still stands if you want me to send you some peanut butter to get all that jelly." Nah, I'm good, homie. Appreciate you for coming through, though. Smash that like button for the kid, man. I'm going to get on up out of this joint in a few more minutes as well. Let's see. Shoe Nation says, "Only twos I got are BHMs. I got them for $30 at Plato's Closet." Okay, got you. Yeah. Jordan 2s is not the most... It always seems like it's going to be at the bottom of the radar, man. But I feel you for sure. Deacon says they're really worth $10. Yeah, these joints right here, I don't know how I feel about them. But just in general, this year has been not the best, man. I know people are talking about these too. Jordan 1 bleach corals. What kills me is like, how are these the highs, but then the lows look completely different? The lows look completely different. Like, if you look at these, and I think the lows are supposed to be coming out, I don't understand how it's the same name, but then they got different colors on the shoe. But I mean, we can say that about the Travises too, because Travises do that sometimes. Like, see, this is like the low version, but different colors. Like, why? You know what I'm saying? This is my thing with that. Scott says, "And late, but of course they are. They are more white people than black and Latino and American. Though they control the resale market. Hence why nines are hard to get, but brick out online." Yeah, I mean, yeah, he just joined a little late. We just catching up on some sneakers and stuff like that. I mean, we could think of that, man. And I really hate to make it seem like a color thing or anything like that, but like I said, I more so think of the culture where it started off the music and Run DMC, but I mean, we could take it on that part too, where more and more, really what it is, what was one set of people, one set of culture that was doing like the hip hop culture that did it. Now hip hop, if you think about it, why we can always put it back to hip hop as well is, what's the number one consistent like music that's constantly throwing out? We call it fast food music. And one thing they're going to bring with hip-hop and rap music, one thing that's always going to come along with it is the way they dress and the sneakers and all that. And that all plays a part into it. Like, at the end of the day, that all plays a part into it. So much so, like, hip-hop is pretty much the number one music that's played, like, all the time now. You know what I'm saying? So it's only right that you're going to see that stuff come full circle right into the sneaker culture. Maybe it just took a little bit of time, you know, as far as like getting every race involved. Maybe that's what kind of brought it full circle when they started touching all these audience, because hip hop has grown so much. It was only right that the sneakers came right behind it. You know what I mean? So definitely understand where you're coming from, though. Deacon says, "I remember seeing the first Retro 2 on sale back in 1994 for $20. Sheesh. 95, my bad. Okay, so for $95. Okay, yeah, I'm about to say 20. Sheesh. Shoe Nation says, "I think I waited too long. People were giving me trades constantly for my stage hazes. Now I can barely get any." Yeah, you gotta, it'll probably roll back around. Yeah, if you wait a little too long, yeah, people tend to, because think about it. That problem occurs when Jordan Brand and Nike and Adidas, and we get new shoes every week. You know, it used to just be Saturday. I remember where it used to be like once or twice a month, but now it's like we get new shoes pretty much starting Tuesday, and we get three or four types of different shoes every week. You know what I'm saying? Out of that, 2 out of 3 out of those 4 sneakers that we get a week, 2 of them are gonna be hype sneakers. So people tend to move on to the next one very quickly. You know what I mean? That's how the market goes sometimes. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it goes sometimes. Visualize says, "I was thinking the same thing, Jeremy." Yep. Shoe Nation says, "A lot of rappers now mainly wear luxury shoes." They do, but a lot of them still be having the Jordans and too. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of sneakerhead rappers as well. You know, Offset, I can think off the top of my head. We can think of plenty more, but you know, we still got DJ Khaled in there. Even though I guess I ain't gonna pick on DJ Khaled, but yeah, he's still a part of the music industry. But yeah, a lot of them do wear designer, but that designer stuff I noticed don't hold out. Maybe the clothing does, but as far as like the actual shoes, designer shoe, I've seen so many people mix design. I'm guilty of this. So many people mix designer clothing with the sneakers, with the J's. So yeah, it's definitely different. But rappers, they are into designer stuff, but they still be touching the J's too. You know what I'm saying? You gotta think about that. Deacon says 1995. Okay, got you. Oh, you meant 1995. Okay, I got you. Okay, and you seen it sold for $20. Got you. Okay, I'm tracking, dog. My bad. Karen K says Jordan 10 retro still were also the joints when I was coming up. I don't even see people wearing them anymore. Are they still in? I'm old now. I think Jordan 10's kind of faded out. Don't feel bad. I'm up there with you. Jordan 10s used to do their thing, but nowhere near what they do now. I don't think people are going to go crazy over Jordan 10, but they used to. Last Jordan 10, I think, was probably like hype. I say when the Drake, which Drake always just tends to pick some very unique silhouettes. But yeah, I think the Drake OVO 10s, those were kind of like a little hype phase, but nobody even checks for those. A lot of people forget that he even did a Drake OVO 10. A lot of people forget that. Deacon says, yes, $20. Okay, dang, sheesh, $20. Jordan 10s are not hype. No, they're not. But I have a feeling, right? Think about this. Nike shows their cards very easily. If they're getting this hype behind the twos this much, when they get through with the twos, where do you think they're going to go next? 4s sell themselves. Jordan 1s sell themselves. Jordan 3s sell themselves. Jordan 11s sell themselves. You know what I'm saying? Jordan 6s sell themselves. 2s don't sell themselves. They need help. 10s don't really sell themselves. They need help. 12s sell themselves. You know what I'm saying? So I have a feeling, because the 10's never been, it's had its run, but it's not like nowhere near like a Jordan 1 or a Jordan 3. You know what I'm saying? So think about Nike. You know how they are. So they'll definitely try to bring that back in. You know what I'm saying? So you got to keep that in mind. Let's see. Big Sparkle says, but if you're not a rapper, you go to the next best shoe, Nike and Adidas. Exactly. Facts. And definitely. And the rappers still be going to it too, though. Let's see. Karen K says, at Deacon, true. Laughing at him. Shoe Nation says, only 10s I fuck with is the Westbrooks. Okay. Yeah. I feel you. Like I said, 10s, it's one of those, I guarantee you they going to try to do something with that. It would have been funny if they tried to do an off-white 10, which I know it's not going to happen now, but that would have been a very interesting concept. Just something in the back of my head for food for thought. But yeah, that would have been a very interesting concept. Deacon says, facts, Shoe Nation. OKC 10s are fire. Yeah, those were dope. Who That for Life says 10s are fire. Yeah, it all just depends on the colorway for me. But they're like, I'm saying overall as a whole, people don't really go crazy for them. But at the end of the day, buy what you like. But overall, it's kind of one of those, like, it's like twos. It's like a select audience, and that's it. Shoe Nation says, Jeremy, you see the early drop for the Centris 7s that happened yesterday? Nope, I missed that joint. I totally missed it, man. So they had early access, or they did like a shock drop. So I didn't see that. I ain't see that at all. Scott says, most rappers wear designer, but the J's are more clout, and most rappers are fresh out of poverty / don't know about resale, so they are easy licks for rappers. Like, look at sneakers shopping. Yep. Easy licks. Easy. Not all, some of them are back down that you see on that sneakers. That's another thing. I don't know if you noticed on sneaker shopping, hasn't been too many rappers this year. Granted, I think they're only like, episode 2 or 3 right now. It hasn't been too many rappers this year. You know what I'm saying? They know it. They don't know it like that. Some of them do, but not all. Not majority. You know what I'm saying? Visualize says, I only had the cool gray INF's 10s and I'm back 10s. Okay, got you. Oh, and I'm back 10s. Okay, those are the only 2 pairs you had. Okay, I get what you're trying to say. Yeah. Big Sparkle says 10s are definitely a down south ass shoe. True. And I'm from down south, and I still currently technically live in the south. But yeah, it's a southern thing, and it's definitely gonna pop. Cause down there, they don't really necessarily go by the numbers. It goes by sometimes you just want the new J's. It's a different ball game down there. You know what I'm saying? Shoe Nation says it was a shock drop on DTLR or JD. Can't remember which retailer. Okay, probably JD, but I'm not sure. But yeah, you're right. I wouldn't be surprised though. That's what's up. Okay, cause I was like, I ain't hear nothing about it. Big Sparkle says, I tried that JD drop, was stupid as fuck. Okay, so it was on JD. Got you. Visualize says, man, I don't think I'll ever cop a 7 again. I can't rock with the new shape they putting on them. Yeah. Only 7s I really truly go crazy for. I got 2 pairs of 7s. I've been debating on selling 1 pair so much, but I actually like it. But the Bordeaux 7s will forever be a timeless sneaker, man. Will forever be a timeless sneaker, man. We've been on this joint for an hour and 21 minutes, man. I'm going to get off this joint in about 8 minutes or so, right at about the hour and 30-minute mark, man. So y'all smash the like button for the kid, man, showing love. Appreciate everybody for coming through, man. But we can talk a little bit of upcoming releases. I did have a sneakers app joint up on here. Actually, I still do. It's right in front of my face, like ding dong. It's been quiet, man. I'm trying to see what else that we can pull up real quick. The culture is definitely different, but I noticed it's becoming a rerun with me, man. I know for a fact that things will get better. You just have to adapt with it. But that resale thing is a little different. These are still sitting on here apparently because it says I can buy now. Interesting. But yeah, let me see if I can load more. Yeah, Nike is being really. I have a feeling they're gonna surprise us with something. I just don't know what it is. Yeah, some of this stuff, this stuff already been on here already. Hello Kitty joints, all that. Which is funny. I saw the Hello Kitties are already in the outlets as well. Hello Kitty's in the outlets right now, man. Any other particular sneaker you guys are looking forward to this year? I mean, we know we got the Travis's. I know we got the Poor Man Eminem joints coming up. Yeah, we got those coming for sure. Let's see. Deacon says 7s are boats. Yeah, they're not light. I will say that. They're definitely not light. Shoe Nation says, sized up half on my Jordan 7s. Worst mistake on my life. Yep, I did that as well. And I can agree to you. Biggest mistake I made. What's weird is, true to size, it fits a little tight, but you can wiggle around in it. Because that insider lock, the inside of it is kind of just weird. And so I thought half sizing up would make it better. In reality, it just made it worse because then I had too much room. It's just one of those. I think once you get it in there and break it in and adjust to it, you just go true to size on that one. But yeah, I know exactly how you feel, Shoe Nation. It happened to me. S. Guy says, Jordan 9s are the J's that in my area isn't affected by resale. In Georgia, 9s bring out the whole fam. Seeing a dude have a fit over not getting retail, but they were going retail on StockX. Yeah. 9s is another one of those shoes where I can see Jordan Brand probably playing with that one too, because they don't get enough love. 9s and 10s and 2s. It's definitely a specific audience for that. 12s bring out the whole family. Just like you said, 12s bring out the whole family, yo. But yeah, 9s and 10s and 2s, I don't think they get enough love. Yeah, I'm just very curious. Deacon says, I love my Hair 7s. Top 5 in my collection. I had a Hair 7s as well, and that is a shoe that I hate. I want to have size up on. But I love them so much, and I won't get rid of them. But yep, that is exactly the shoe I have. I know you're saying you got it in your collection, but I have that in my collection as well. Yeah, but I went half size up on that joint. Not the smartest idea I ever came up with, right? Okay. But they're not. It doesn't make them not wearable, but I just hate that it's like, I don't wear them as much because I know I'm going to crease the hell out of them because all that room. You know what I mean? Too much wiggle room. Big Sparkle says, still has the kid sizes in the Oreos. Okay. Got you. Okay. Big Sparkle says, every dunk. Visualize says, 2011 Bordeaux 7s will be missed. True. I like them better than the 2015 pair because the 2011 pair, they had the silver tips on the shoestrings. Now my pair, the 2015, I don't have those on there, so it kind of sucks. I hate that. Deacon of Reality says, bring back the charcoal 9s in OG form. Okay, that would be nice. Yeah. Shoe Nation says, is Travis every release a red version of his Fragma Highs, Heritage ones going up? Okay, yeah. Everything they do like a little spin-off of the Travises, but you don't see hearing him complain like Kanye did, you know. But yeah, I can see those. They're going up because of the hype behind it, you know. Well, and I know it didn't have much hype, and I know it's set for a minute. Did not mean to click on this, but yeah, I know it didn't. It went up because of that, but yeah, it's just overall like some shoes are just gonna go up, and you're talking about these Heritage joints. Yeah, they do definitely give you. It's basically just like the Travis joint, but red. You know what I'm saying? If you think about it, it's really the Travis highs, but like with the red version, so to speak. So only makes sense. Deacon says 2015 pair mid soles are ass. True. I'll give you that. Escott says, how do we take back the culture when it's now controlled by money and every uses StockX to determine determine the hype or buying? That is a very tough, challenging question, Escott. Honestly, I think the real answer, because I was going to say, hey, yeah, just don't pay resale. But that's easier said than done with some shoes. That's a part of it. But also, let's just be honest, resale's been there, and it's probably not going to go away. But I feel like we have to be able to distinguish, like, okay, what is too much? You know, what is actually really too much for a sneaker? And everybody's price range on that is slightly different. But also what I can say that we could probably do to help take back the culture is, you know, not only watching our resale habits, because just so quick to pull the trigger just because we want it so bad, but also, man, like, I would just say you got to let them kind of weed themselves out. Because more and more people try to get into it for the money aspect, that I notice the ones that really don't know the game don't last long. You know, like the OGs are going to be here. Like Flight Club's going to be here. Stadium Goods going to be here. And a few other resale stores. But all the newbies, they got a lot of hard work to do. And they may have something to the table differently. But what's going to kill it is more and more resale stores popping up. More and more resellers coming together. And like more and more resale stores, as they expand on that resale world, trying to give it all back to the true sneakerhead, they're gonna weed themselves out because, like I said, the upkeep on that stuff isn't cheap either. They're gonna all have to tax high, but if we're not all, but at the same time, you got here a little late, Scott. A lot of us don't point it out that like I think I've only paid resale for one shoe this year, and a lot of people around the same boat or didn't pay any at all. And I know that's not helping the game. I know that's not helping the resale culture. And at that point, what you going to do? Yeah, you got the shoe and yeah, it's limited and people aren't willing to pay it though. Then what? It's the same with Nike. Nike can fix this too. It's really a battle of supply and demand too, if you really think about it. If we don't make the demand where we're willing to pay that resale price, that could also help it. But again, that would be all of us getting on board, and that's way easier said than done. Way easier said than done. But yeah, that's two ways I can think of it, because we can try to talk to Nike all day long, but you know how that goes. Deacon of Reality says, I've seen people making custom Jordan 1s exactly specs to the 85s. Yeah, I mean, that's another way. You can just get I've seen people that get some Jordans that would sit, and then they just paint them and do them how they want to do to make it look like their shoe. I've seen some people taking that route as well. We call it custom. It's a real Jordan now, still, because you use the real Jordan, Deacon of Reality says, gotta make your own shoes now, bro. It's sad, though. It's sad, but yeah. Shoe Nation says, I paid around 3 resale this year. Okay, got you. Biggest L anyone can take is paying resale on Pandas. I ended up paying resale on Pandas, but it wasn't like, when I bought them, they had already restocked them like 4 or 5 times. So, like, honestly, I think I paid like an extra like $60 for the joint, which still was at the time probably was stupid. You know what I'm saying? Like, not stupid because, I ain't paid crazy amount, but still, like, Yeah, I paid about $60 over retail for my joints. So yeah, actually I forgot about that when I paid resale for. Dang, I'm trying to think. That's 2 pairs of shoes I paid resale for this year. Yeah, so but it hasn't been. I ain't been going crazy though. Melian Swag 86 says paid resale on the Concept Heavy Air Max 1 and that's it. Okay, got you. Those Air Max Concepts were fire though, but I don't think the resale on them was too bad for them though. You know what I'm saying? But we've been on this joint for about an hour and 30 minutes, man. Y'all smash the like button for the kid, man. And we about to call it early here tonight, man. But it's been a fun one with you guys, man. I'm gonna read a little bit more of the chat, and then we're gonna get up out of this thing, and y'all gonna enjoy the rest of y'all weekend, man, and kick back, relax, you know, have a few cold ones for the kid and just chill out, man. Visualize 20 years ago says I would never pay resale for dunks. Smart move, don't do that. And I think that's the only dunk I paid resale for, because I just totally just got impatient, and it's not even the best quality dunk, which when you think dunks you can't automatically think quality anyway. So Deacon of Reality says maybe $10 over retail for dunks. Yeah, and don't be me. I paid $60 over for them joints, which in a grand scheme of things isn't super expensive, but still for a pair of dunks though, kind of ridiculous. But that's it for tonight, man. I'm gonna sign off. I will be back on live Wednesday, same time, different topic. Y'all smash the like button for the kids. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, man. If y'all don't got anything else for the kid, man, I'm gonna sign off, and we can pick up on this topic a little later, man. Definitely excited to do these lives with you guys. Just says thank you as always, Jay. No problem, man. I appreciate everybody for coming through, man. Everybody smash that like button, man. Peace, Jay. Peace, everybody, man. Everybody smash that like button, and I am about to slide out of this thing for sure, man. And again, I will be back Wednesday for sure, man. I am officially out this thing, man. Peace.
I don't think they running at my pace. Jordan 1s, gotta keep them laced. If she bad, I might have to get a taste. Whip go vroom, I'll set them on a chase. I don't think they running at my pace. Jordan 1s, gotta keep them laced. If she bad, I might have to get a taste. Whip go vroom, I'll set them on a chase. That's the way. I said I'ma do it, I'ma get it anyways. All I do is work, I got this money on my brain. I don't like to talk, I just got way too much to say. They been trying to get me, I'ma get them out of the way. I said I'ma do it, I'ma go and get it back. We got in a whip, then I went and hit the dash. I've been thanking God for this life that I done had. I don't need opinions, dog, I only need the facts.
What's real, dog? Sitting still, dog. They in they feels, dog. I got these bills, dog. Need a meal, dog. If they wantin' less, it's no deal, dog.
I don't think they running at my pace. Jordan 1s, gotta keep them laced. If she bad, I might have to get a taste. Whip go vroom, I'll set them on a chase.
I don't think they running at my pace. Jordan 1s, gotta keep them laced. If she bad, I might have to get a taste. Whip go vroom, I'll set them on a chase.
I don't think they running at my pace. Jordan 1s, gotta keep them laced. If she bad, I might have to get a taste. Whip go vroom, I'll set them on a chase. I don't think they running at my pace. Jordan 1s, gotta keep them laced. If she bad, I might have to get a taste. Whip go vroom, I'll set them on a chase. That's the way. I said I'ma